The noise has not stopped. Since the final whistle against DR Congo, since that 1-1 draw that sent shockwaves through Portuguese football, the criticism has grown louder with every passing hour. Every pundit, every headline, every social media post pointing at the same man, Cristiano Ronaldo. 41 years old, 6 World Cups, and still, carrying the weight of an entire nation's dreams on his shoulders. But here is what the critics missed. While the world was writing its verdict, while television studios filled with people explaining why Portugal's time was over and why Ronaldo should step aside, something else was happening. Inside the Portugal training camp, the alarm went off before the sun came up. And Cristiano Ronaldo was already on the pitch. After the draw against Congo, manager Roberto Martinez did not give his squad a day to feel sorry for themselves. There was no grace period, no rest day, no moment to sit with the disappointment and let it grow into doubt. Portugal were back at work the very next morning. And what the cameras captured inside that training session told a completely different story to the one being written outside. High intensity, sharp movement, quick combinations, players pushing each other. A squad that looked not like a team deflated by a poor result, but like a team angry about it, hungry because of it, using it. Martinez and his coaching staff spent hours analyzing exactly what Congo did to frustrate Portugal. How they sat deep, how they compressed the space, how they denied Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes time on the ball, and more importantly, how Portugal must be different against Uzbekistan. The demand from the coaching staff has been direct. Sharper decision-making, faster ball movement, more aggressive pressing, and most importantly, more ruthlessness in front of goal. Because Portugal had the ball for 68% of the match against Congo. 68%. They dominated possession completely. They created opportunities. But when the moment came to be clinical, to put the game to bed, they hesitated. Against Uzbekistan, there can be no hesitation. Ruben Dias stood in front of the cameras after training and delivered a message that cut through all the noise. He said, "Portugal remain united. The criticism from outside means nothing inside this camp." And as for Ronaldo, this is a man who has spent his entire career turning pressure into performance. A man who has heard doubters at every single stage of a career that spans more than 2 decades. A man who has responded to every question the same way he always has. By scoring goals. By winning matches. By proving people wrong. Dias did not ask the media to be kind. He did not ask for sympathy. He simply stated the truth that everyone inside the Portugal camp already knows. You have not seen the best of this team yet. And you have not seen the best of Cristiano Ronaldo yet. For Ronaldo, this World Cup is different to every other. Not because of the pressure. He has lived inside pressure since he was 18 years old. Not because of the criticism. He has heard criticism in 6 different languages across 6 different decades. It is different because of what it represents. This is almost certainly the last time Cristiano Ronaldo will stand on a World Cup pitch. The last time he will wear the Portugal shirt in the greatest tournament on earth. The last chapter of a football story that began with a skinny teenager from Madeira who arrived at Sporting Lisbon with nothing but ability and the kind of hunger that cannot be taught. He has won everything there is to win in club football. 5 Champions League trophies. Multiple league titles across England, Spain, and Italy. Records that may never be broken. He has won the European Championship with Portugal in 2016. The Nations League in 2019. But the World Cup, the one trophy that would complete the greatest individual collection in football history, has always been just beyond reach. 2006 semifinals. Eliminated by France. 2007 round of 16. Gone. 2008 group stage. Heartbreak. 2009 round of 16. 2010 quarterfinals. Eliminated again. Tears on the pitch. The image broadcast around the world. And now, 2026. One final chance. One final campaign. One final opportunity to write the ending the football world has been waiting to see. That is what this World Cup means to Cristiano Ronaldo. Not a statistic. Not a record. A story. His story. And it does not end with a 1-1 draw against DR Congo in the group stage. It does not end here. Uzbekistan arrive on match day 2 as a team with absolutely nothing to lose. They qualified for their first ever World Cup. Every moment they spend on this stage is already historic for their football federation and their country. They will defend deep. They will be organized. They will be physical. And they will arrive specifically prepared to stop Portugal from playing. That is the challenge. That is the reality. But here is what Uzbekistan cannot prepare for. They cannot prepare for what happens when a match is tight and Portugal need a moment of individual brilliance. They cannot prepare for the version of Ronaldo that arrives when his back is against the wall. Because that version, the version that has won Champions League finals in injury time, the version that has scored free kicks that defy physics, the version that has carried Portugal through knockout matches on pure will, that version does not show up in training footage or statistical analysis. It shows up when the moment demands it. And Portugal need the moment to demand it on match day 2. 3 points against Uzbekistan does not solve everything. But 3 points makes the path to the knockout stages clear. 3 points silences the headlines for another week. 3 points gives Roberto Martinez the breathing room to sharpen this team into the version they know they can be. The critics can keep writing. Portugal keep preparing. And Cristiano Ronaldo keeps doing what he has always done. Training when others rest. Believing when others doubt. Fighting when others surrender. The final whistle echoed through the night. A scoreline that did not feel quite right. The crowd was loud. The questions came. The cameras followed every step he made, searching for cracks in a legend's name. But they do not know the battles inside, or the dreams that refuse to die. They see a draw. They see the score. They do not see what he is fighting for. The road is hard, the mountain high. But champions never stop the climb. Far from over. Far from done. Still chasing dreams beneath the sun. He has heard the doubters all his life. Turned every word into his fight. 6 World Cups upon these shoulders now. The years have passed, but not the hunger somehow. The fire that first began as a boy, kicking a ball with nothing but joy. The critics write another headline tonight. But they were not there through every fight. Through every tear. Through every scar. Through every mile that brought him this far. The world can talk. The world can judge. But faith is something they cannot touch. A dream survives when hearts believe. And he still has more to achieve. Maybe the road is getting steep. Maybe some nights are harder to sleep. But every legend faces this day, when the world starts looking away. Yet the fire inside him still burns the same. And as long as that flame survives, so does the dream. Far from over. Far from done. The scoreboard fades. The critics talk. But tomorrow comes and he will be back. Back on the pitch. Back in the fight. Back chasing history beneath the lights. This is not the ending. This is Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is far from over.